Wednesday evening, and we see a partly cloudy sky here over Alexandria. It's courtesy of Sinlaw Broadcasting Camp. They're on Texas Street by the studios there. Checking out other destinations, let's go over toward St. Landry. Getting hungry over there. Stelli's Market and Restaurant. You can get something good to eat there, folks. A little bit more clouds in that direction. And then going the opposite direction up to Toledo Bend, mostly sunny. Just a few clouds to see just a beautiful sunset about to take place. Weather headlines. This is what we'll talk about here over the next few minutes. Spring fever continues. I told you you'd have a major case of that before the warm weather's over, and we got several more days of it coming. But there's two fronts in the forecast now, and then rain returns with those fronts. Let's check it out. Going beyond this into the radar. Just a few showers in and around the area for today. This is why I put 10% in the forecast. We see a little action happen over there around Peason, just around Bamu, and out in southwest Rapides, out to the west of Glenmore. So let me put this into motion for the past hour, and we can just see those little spot showers. That's what I think those are. And I had a little rain at my house. I had 1/100th of an inch of rain at my house this morning. So again, that's why we put the 10% in. All right, satellite and radar. Well, the cold air is oscillating back to the north now. Remember, I told you it would do that in the plains as these traveling surface lows and their upper level energy continues to move across the United States from west to east. Once the system approaches out to the west, the cold air moves northward in response to that. Now, once this system gets to the east, over in Ohio Valley, Midwest, Great Lakes, then the cold air will kind of open the door and it will drop southward just a bit. And that pattern is going to continue for a while longer. All right, let's check out things beyond this for your future cast. We go into Thursday morning, back for your morning commute. Looks like we'll see an overcast sky, probably some patchy fog in a few areas, but I don't expect a major problem there. And then going into the 5 o'clock hour there, back home from your commute there in the evening, no issues in that direction. Friday, looks like the low clouds will be with us, but once again, I think there may be a fog issue Friday morning. And then going back into the Friday evening time frame, no problems heading back home for Friday evening. Temperature set up, the warm air continues here across the deep south, where there's been some records and near records set across the area. The subtropical or southern branch of the jet stream continues to the north of us, marking the northern edge of the ridge of high pressure, the deep warm bubble of air, which is situated down here on the north side of that. There's the jet stream, polar jet stream that carries the colder air locked up further to the north. And so for now, that cold air is up in that direction and retreating out of the plains. It dipped into the North Texas, Northeast Texas, there along the I-30 corridor there yesterday. But it's moving back to the north lately. It's going to be a while, again, before it's able to get to Sinlaw. So let's fast forward the upper level flow pattern. Notice the cold air still staying to the north, and we're in the warm air. This is by Saturday, midday. But once we get past that, we'll start to see a drop in the storm pattern to the south, the storm track dropping southward, and we'll see the cold air make a little progress southward across the, and eventually this pattern is going to bring a couple of fronts, go beyond Tuesday. This will bring a couple of fronts into central Louisiana, but this kind of pattern also takes the sting out of the cold air. And so instead of using the terms colder, I'm going to just say cooler. So for Thursday, we have a record high possible that is a kind of sticking out, ready to break. I've got 81, we got 80 in 1950. So yeah, I think we'll do it. Fog back Friday morning, very warm there, very warm Saturday as well. Tough record to break Saturday, 84 degrees is the record high there in 2017. I don't think we get that, but it will be very warm. And then finally, Sunday, I did raise the temperature some for Sunday with a slower frontal passage there, later frontal passage, 20% chance of rain with a late front Sunday. Then we start to see a cool down Monday with a 30% chance of rain, and then with some upper level energy to lift the atmosphere now over the chilly air. Rain and thunderstorms in the forecast for a couple of days, Tuesday into Wednesday, likely both days, and could be some generous rainfall amounts. So with that, notice the cooling trend that will take place with a second front there in the Tuesday night, Wednesday time frame. So we may have a little bit of rebound on Tuesday, but still staying certainly cooler than what we've got now in advance of that second front that comes in Tuesday night. And then back behind it Wednesday, notice the distinct downturn in temperatures there for your Wednesday. All right, take care. That's it from me. Nick Miklas will be back with you in the morning to explain things, and I'll see you again about this time, maybe a little before for tomorrow. Take care and just have a terrific Thursday.